Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students of grade 6 at the Innovators International Academy, today, Sadis, we are going to do the exercises at the workbook page 23, which is part of Unit 3. Now, let's start with exercises 1 and 2. Read Danger at the Old House, which is our story, Sadis, again, and read the sentences, number them in order. Now we have some of the sentences في عنا جمل سادس and we want to number them according to the what happened first. يعني بدي أرتبهم حسب حدوثهم زمنيا، طبعا بحسب قراءتنا لقصة Danger at the Old House. حاولي مس انك تسكري الفيديو، تحاولي ترتبيهم لحالك وبعد هيك شوفي الحل الجاهز عندك. Now we have number 2, the stream looked gray and gloomy. In number 1, number 2, they set up the rods and began fishing. And here we're talking about Jack, Mary, and Uncle Ted. Number 3, Jack looked upstream. Number 4, Jack looked at the building through his binoculars. Number 5, Uncle Ted thought for a moment. They set off along the bank. Mary walked carefully down to the water's edge. Suddenly, she let out a gasp of horror. And we have number 9, Jack ran over to her. And the last sentence, Jack pulled Mary back against the wall of the house. Now let's move to exercise 3. Read and write the nouns under the correct picture. Now we have some nouns, miss. Let's read them together and say their meanings. Now we have padlock اللي هي معناها قفل، fence سياج، grid حاجز معدني أو قضبان معدنية، barbed wire اللي هي الأسلاك الشائكة، weed اللي هي نوع من أنواع النباتات، حكينا اللي هي بتظهر بين اللبن أو بتظهر، المهم إنها مس سادس إنه ما بيتم زراعتها. And we have the binoculars أو المنظار. Now we have in number 1, miss, as you can see, barbed wire. In number 2, we have weed. Number 3, we have binoculars. In number 4, we have padlock. Number 5, we have a fence. And in number 6, we have grid. Now let's move to exercise 4. Underline the verbs from the story. So we have some of the words سادس and we want to underline نوضع خط تحت الأفعال فقط. Let's start with flow. Flow اللي هي معناها مس يجري أو ينساب and it is a verb. We have bank اللي هي معناها ضفة النهر، لكن ما إنها بتعبر لي عن ضفة النهر بمعنى إنه هي بتعبر عن اسم مكان. So it is a noun، وما إنها noun ما رح نحط تحتها خط. We have the word peer اللي هي to look carefully يمعن النظر. So it is a verb. We have the phrasal word أو the phrasal verb bump into اللي هي معناها يصادف. We have the word gap, which means the space between things أو الفراغ, and it is not a verb, it's a noun. We have the word iron اللي هي بتيجي معناها حديد أو بوصف فيها الأشياء بأنها مصنوعة من الحديد. So it could be a noun or an adjective, but it's not a verb. We have the word shudder اللي هي معناها يرتعش أو يرتجف. So it is a verb. We have the word gasp اللي هي حكينا معناها معناها اللي هي إنه كتم النفس بسبب الخوف أو الخوف أو الصدمة اللي هي يشهق and it is a verb. We have the word binoculars منظار, it is a noun, miss. And finally we have a promise which is a verb. طبعا promise سادس ممكن تكون عندي verb أو noun بمعنى يعد أو وعد، لكن بما إنه بده الأفعال من القصة يعني حسب وجود الكلمات بالقصة، فكلمة promise بالقصة عندي كانت verb، مشان هيك رح نعتبرها من ضمن الكلمات اللي لازم أحط تحتيهم خط. Now let's go to number 5. Match the underlined words in exercise 4 with their definitions. الأفعال مثل اللي أنا وضعت تحتهم خط بإكسرسايز 4 لازم نوصل كل فعل منهم بتعاريفهم اللي موجودة عندي بإكسرسايز 5. Let's start with number 1. To take in breath suddenly with a small sound. And it has missed the definition of gasp اللي هي معناها يشهق أو حكينا يحبس النفس. Number 2. To say that you will do something. And this is the definition of promise. To look carefully and slowly at something. And that is the word peer. To move freely and smoothly اللي هي معناها ينساب في الحركة, which is the definition of flow. To make a small movement of horror, and that is the definition of shudder. And we have number 6. To meet someone unexpectedly. Unexpectedly سادس معناها بشكل غير متوقع, بشكل مفاجئ, إنك تقابلي أحد بشكل غير متوقع, and that is the definition of bump into. Okay, miss. So that was the end of the page and the end of our class. Thank you for watching and have a good day.